always amazed at how bad people are. I don't know how you live with yourself. Like, you are willing to destroy somebody to get further ahead. It's like, I even having, I can't. But you know, listen, I think I've paid a price for being that naive. I told you my buddy who's a billionaire. I said something about this guy when I was like, I like him. He seems nice. He goes, the problem with you is you like everybody, dude. and you think everybody's nice like you. And you're the last person to see the asshole. We see him in 5 minutes. It takes you 10 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's such a liability.
I think a lot of it is this. We've gone from an honor-based society to a sneaky fucker-based society. Do you know what you know what sneaky fucker is? I know you guys all know what it is.
I live in LA, bro.
Yeah. So the background for the sneaky fucker thing is amongst certain types of creatures. Let's go with walrus for this one. There's a beach master. He's the largest, most powerful. He fucks all the chicks, and everybody else is a little bitch hanging on the other side of the hill. They're called sneaky fuckers because they'll wait for him to go to sleep. They'll sneak in and have sex. Right?
Walruses have Jodies too, man. Like,
no, he's there's one dude that's the man, and then these other walruses will sneak in. Sometimes they'll get killed because of it, right? But they're called sneaky fuckers.
I think Gad Sad has the thing about that.
Right?
Right?
A lot of people talk about it. Yeah.
Like the boy fish will pretend to be girl fish.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of the male feminists, right? Like, I support your cause.
Well, explain it for our audience that doesn't know. For our audience that isn't best friends with the Gad father like you, what is Gad talking about when he's talking about that?
No, it was just what he was saying. So it's the male tries to kind of like take on the female characteristics to be allowed in, so that the more dominant male doesn't act aggressive towards him. He gets accepted and protected by the females, and then he's like, oh, actually I'm a dude, and then he'll have sex with the female fish.
It's the fake gay guy.
It's like a way to like continue their legacy, right? Because otherwise you're not going to...
Let me get my genes in there.
Yeah, you traditionally wouldn't pick a feminine guy to protect your young or to provide.
Unless you're on hormonal birth control. Right? Hormonal birth control. I don't know why.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people aren't anymore. Like, a lot of women are coming off of that because we realize it makes you crazy.
We have to...
And pick the wrong dude.
We have to look at what was done.
What is... Yeah, there's that balance, right? You're attracted to aggression and competitiveness, but then you don't want to turn against you.
Well, and this still happens naturally in your cycle. So if you're ovulating, you're going to be more attracted to like a traditionally masculine guy, and then when you're in a non-fertile window, you still have preference for a more feminine guy, but it's not as stark as the birth control. The birth control gets tricky because it messes your olfactory system. So
pheromones and such.
Yeah, so you can't pick up on the pheromones. So traditionally, they've done a study, and they'll take a t-shirt that a guy's worn for 3 days, and they'll have the woman pick out which one she's most attracted to, and it's based off of biodiversity. So she'll pick the one that has like the least in common with her genetics, and then that's attraction. But when you're on birth control, it blocks everything. So you end up being attracted to something, maybe it's just aesthetic or common interest, but you're taking out all of the science and like evolution in what is attraction.
You can see it. Men
don't have shoulders anymore.
Men are raised, men are raised by women, and then they start wearing, really expensive sneakers.